It's Christmas! Hello guys, I hope you're having a good Christmas, a happy holidays, a happy Hanukkah, and all that lovely jazz. Today, I am looking at 5 games. 5 games that are Christmas themed, Christmas orientated. Now, you would probably ask yourself the question, who in their right mind wants to play a fucking Christmas game? Exactly no one. Who the fuck does? Not me, not you. Because guess what? It turns out pretty much all of the Christmas games that ever come out are the worst Christmas games imaginable. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This video may be called the worst Christmas games imaginable, but realistically, I would say that probably every Christmas game is the worst Christmas game imaginable. Or one of them anyway. But yeah, today we're looking at 5 games, 5 Christmas games. You got quite the variety here, and then maybe even one that you may not even heard of. Yeah, you never know. Anyway, I hope you enjoy, and let's get on with it. Now, our first game is on Steam, believe it or not, and that game is Gifted, a Christmas city builder something or other prototype. It's available on Steam for free and currently stands at very negative reviews. But it's free and it's a prototype, so I don't know how you can be that harsh against it. Well, releasing a game even for free in a state which I wouldn't even refer to as alpha, yeah, maybe that's the reason why. So basically, there isn't really anything you can do in this game. It says it's like a village builder, city builder kind of thing, and you have these like little tasks you can do, but you can clearly see, like, look, boom, I went in the train. You can clearly see there isn't much going on here. The camera is a bit, the camera really needs fixing in this, really. Like, it's just more of the fact that if the game was in first person, you would have a much easier time of things, and that's what I personally believe. Or if this game was, instead of you being a little gremlin running around, and I mean literally running around, most of the time me playing this game was just me running around exploring the template, or whatever the hell this snowy village world is. And instead was something like you could zoom out and you could... Something like Banished, you know. Banished is a good village builder game. But had like a Christmas-themed Banished. I think I would much more enjoy it, if I'm honest. It's like... It's not much going on about this game. There's a lot of fucking really unfinished areas. But then again, it's understandable. It's a prototype. If you're wondering why my guy's just like looks like he's holding an invisible object, it's because he is holding an invisible object. I managed to glitch him. I managed to glitch him into infinitely holding an object, which is not a good thing. As I try to get up into this tunnel to see what's up here, but I couldn't get up there. Couldn't get up there. But there's just unfinishedness everywhere, everywhere. And like I said, I keep saying, it's understandable, it's a prototype, but why did you release it? Why? Did you try and see if people were interested in the game? It's like, why did you release it in its current state? There is potential of something cool being here, something interesting, but it is squandered. This game came out at the beginning of this year. I haven't seen any update logs for this game, so I'm pretty sure he's just not interested in finishing it. And if he is, and it's going to come out this Christmas, great, because I'm recording this video currently at the end of November, so then great, cool, fair enough. But I doubt it. As it stands, Gifted is something I wouldn't even recommend even looking at. Even if it is free on Steam, it's not even worth looking at, if I be completely honest. It's just kind of there, and it's not particularly good. Yeah, I can't recommend this. Just don't play it. Just don't. Next we have quite possibly the contender for the worst Christmas game ever. Elf Bowling 1 and 2 on the Nintendo DS. Now you may think, oh, this doesn't look too bad. But then when you realize that this game is literally a paid version of Elf Bowling 1 and 2, which are Flash games that were available for free online on the free game website Like, Elf Bowling came out in 1999, I think. Elf Bowling 2 was like 2002 or 2001, something like that. This came out in 2005, this DS game. Came out in 2005 as kind of just a cash grab. And I'm pretty sure this game wasn't even legally released. Like, they didn't even get the rights to Elf Bowling from the original creator. They just like, well, it's a, you know, I could just do whatever I want. Let's just release this on the Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance. Yeah, why not? It's a sorry excuse for a game. It is quite possibly one of the worst Nintendo DS games in existence, simply because of what it is. You know, Elf Bowling, well, as a game, it's fun for 2 minutes, and that's probably about it. But that's most free games that are available online on some free game website generally are fun for like 2 minutes, and then that's it. You know, unless you get really into it. But how into it are you gonna get with an Elf Bowling video game? You're not. You're not gonna. It's gonna be 2 minutes, and then you're gonna put it down and never play it again. So yeah, this is appalling. This is unbelievably appalling. And I'm gonna be honest, Ignition Entertainment, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame. Yeah. Just quite. In all fairness, out of any other game I'm going to talk about on this list of 5 games, this is probably the worst. It is probably the worst, and that's really saying something. Yeah. So yeah, don't, you know, if you want to play Elf Bowling for free, you can play it online for free. It's you know, fun for 5 seconds. Fun for 5 seconds. Fun for 2 minutes maybe, and then that's about it. Next up, we have a contender for what could possibly be created by the Code Monkeys. Santa Claus is Coming to Town for the Nintendo DS. Now, this game also came out for the Nintendo Wii, and I dread to think, because this game is pretty much what I'd expect to see from Phoenix Games and the Code Monkeys on the Nintendo DS. Dalmatians 4 on the Nintendo DS. Here you go, something like this, where you literally have these little tiny mini games that are really bad. Here's like one where it's like, you know, crossword. Here's a list of them. There you go. Here's all of the games that you can do in this game. And if I'm honest, there is more variety than the average Code Monkeys video game, but that isn't really saying much when each and every single one of these games is just as fucking bad as the previous. They're all terrible. They're all pointless. I have no clue what this game is supposed to be based off. Here's Jump, where literally you just jump and collect fucking toys off the shelves, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, as you can clearly see. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, here's Pac-Man. You're in Santa's sleigh going around, gotta get all the mail. Yeah. Now, I think this is based off a movie that came out, a Christmas movie that came out around the same time as this game came out. I don't fucking know. Who honestly cares? All I can tell you, this is shit. This is a really bad video game. It's by no means as bad as a Code Monkeys video game, but it's getting there. It's very close. So, yeah, terrible. Don't play it. Next up, we have Santa Claus Saves the Earth for the PlayStation 1. Strangely enough, a Christmas game with an actual original story. That's, yeah, I'll give it that. You know, you got this witch who's like, fuck you, Santa Claus. I'm gonna cause a load of shit. Don't like you and your stupid present-looking ass, you know, bitch. I don't know. There's a story here somewhere, I just wasn't paying attention. All I really cared about was how the game played, and it plays terribly. It's one of the worst 2D platformers I've probably ever played. It controls horrible. Santa Claus controls like dog shit. He somehow is able to jump like he's on the moon, and the enemies just are eldritch abominations. They make a horrible sound when they die as well. It's not good. And as you can see, like, you gotta be very careful with your jumps. Very careful. You know, here I go, jump over this pit, enemy falls down. You think the enemy dies? No, he just chills. He's like, yeah, I don't mind being at the bottom in this pit. I don't care. Who cares, right? I don't know. This game's weird. It's really weird. You could say, oh, it's a Metroidvania 2D. No, 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 no. It is just extremely bad. I think this is like a invincibility power-up where he just goes red and blue and starts having a rave going on, you know. No, but this is really bad. This is terrible. I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing. The game doesn't tell you what you're supposed to be doing. I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing. No clue where I'm supposed to go. I don't have a goddamn clue what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. And that's the entire game. The entire game is I have no fucking clue what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah. Santa Claus saves the Earth. Well, he doesn't do a very good job if he hasn't got a fucking plan of action, has he now? And finally, we have the Snowman for PlayStation 1. I'm not joking here. Raymond Briggs' The Snowman has its own video game on the PlayStation 1, which was a Japanese exclusive. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I know, it doesn't make sense. I bet you didn't even know this game existed, right? So, for what I can tell, this game is kind of like a Phoenix Games Code Monkey game. Instead, it's got a lot more charm to it. So, you got this like storybook you can read through. I guess it tells the story of the Snowman. I think you can even watch the full short film on this as well. I'm pretty sure, based on what I've seen, I'm pretty sure you can do that. And you can pick where exactly you want to go in the storybook with that third option you see there. The fourth option at the end with him pointing at the whiteboard, or at the blackboard as you could call it, the chalkboard, is the credits. But this game has mini games because if you leave it long enough, it will go to a demo and it shows these mini games. But I couldn't for the life of me figure out where the blue blazes of fuck do I access these mini games. It's clearly not from the fucking main menu. I don't know. Maybe you get a mini game once you get to... Here's another one with dressing up the Snowman. Maybe you get a mini game... I don't know. Maybe you get a mini game one you get through a chapter of the book or something. I don't know. But you can't just access the mini games willy-nilly. It's really annoying. Because these mini games look like they could be at least somewhat decent, I guess. But yeah, so that's the Snowman for the PlayStation 1. It's not much going on, but yeah, it's here. It exists, I guess. Yeah. And there we go. 5 really bad Christmas games, and I mean it. You know, you may think, oh, Snowman's nice. Well, no, it's a rip-off game. You could just go buy the book. Just go buy the fucking book. You know, Santa saves the Earth. Well, shit. Just don't know where the fuck I'm going, don't know what I'm doing. You know. Elf Bowling 1 and 2. Well, what should I need to say more? Each and every single one of these games has a reason to be on this list. And it just proves, in my eyes, that every Christmas game ever made is one of the worst games, or even besides the point of the worst Christmas game, but the worst game imaginable. The worst video game imaginable. They're just cash grabs, every single one of them. Tell me, you know, each you could say a good video game. I've been using good video Christmas-themed music from various different fucking Mario games. You got a song from you got Snowflake Lake from Mario Party 6. You got Frappe Snowland from Mario Kart 64. You got Sherbet Land from Mario Kart 8. You've got Freezy Peak from Banjo-Kazooie. You've got Cool Mountain. This is probably what you're listening to right now from Super Mario 64. I'm not saying that you don't have good Christmas levels in video games. I'm saying that any video game that gets released that is based around Christmas and only Christmas is complete and utter dog shit. That's what I'm saying. I think they're just a cash grab. They're just, you throw them out at the end of the year. Yeah, there you go. Some stupid retard's gonna buy them. Yeah. So anyway, I've been Bio. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I do. I hope you've at least enjoyed having a little laugh at these Christmas video games. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.